students. In Saturday's class, we have seen the differences between procedure-oriented language as well as the object-oriented programming language. There are totally 9 different types of differences you're going to find. They are first one is definition, programs, accessing mode, focus, execution, data control, as well as security, ease of modification, process, and some of the examples you have seen. And the same thing, it has been defined in the form of tabular format. You just go through the things, and if you want to have any doubts, you can ask in the WhatsApp. And later on, we had saw the history of Java. What was the Java used for, and who was the particular person to develop a Java you have seen, why the work came to existence and why it has been renamed as Java. And Java is a part of a programming language and which is developed by the Sun Microsystems through James Quisling and his team in the year 1995. The different versions of Java you also seen. Today we'll be going with a very important concept of Java, that is the features of Java. Features are the important part of each and every programming language. As you've seen in the C, that C is a well structured and it is going to use a rich set of operators and many different types of features or characteristics have been seen. Today I'll be looking after the different features present within the Java. That is, the primary object of a Java programming language is used to creation was to take it portable, simple and securing programming language. Apart from this, there are also some excellent features which may play an important role in the popularity of this language. Hence, the features of Java are also known as Java buzzwords. The list of most important features of Java language are given below. It is going to be said as object oriented, simple, secured, platform independent, robust, portable, structural oriented, architectural oriented, or it can also be called a structural neutral, then dynamic, interpreted and compiled, high performance, multi-threaded, distributed. These are the some of the very important features of your Java. We shall see one by one what actually meant by a simple feature of Java. Java is a very easy to learn and its syntax is simple, clean and easy to understand. According to Sun, Java language is a simple programming language. What he is going to say here? Java is very easy to learn. There is no any problem. Same syntactical things you are going to have, whatever the things you are learned in your C programming language. How you are going to write a C? The same way you are going to write the Java also. Just a difference is that is C is going to start from top down and here Java is going to start from bottom up. That is the differences you are going to buy. And he is going to say it is very simple. Simple means you can understand very easily. Addition of two numbers can be written in C as well as same thing you can write within the Java also. Then afterwards it is very clean to understand and easy to understand. Why it is very simple programming language? Because Java syntax is based on your C++. You have not seen the C++, but you can understand C how you are going to write the programming approach. Same approach you are going to use, only the difference is bottom up and top down. C uses the approach of top down. Top down means the programming flow will be from top to down, and here in Java the programming approach will be from bottom to up, reverse of that one. Java has removed many complicated and rarely used features, for example explicit pointers, operator overloading, etc. Hence, in your C programming language, you used to go with pointers. These pointers are not at all used within your Java. And operator overloading is a concept where addition of two numbers you are going to read and you will be using an operator. But in your C++, there is an feature which was used to overload an operator. Then you can use the variables as an objects to calculate or compute the addition of two numbers. There is no need to remove unreferenced objects because there is an automatic garbage collection in Java. Unreferenced means for most of the time, if you are not using those objects or variables, then ultimately in your C or C++ you should have to delete them, you should have to remove them, or you should have to suppress them. But this concept over there in Java is very simple, because it is having its own garbage collection, where in which it is going to delete the objects or variables where they are not at all used for long time. So it is going to be called as a simple concept or simple feature. Then we will be going with the object oriented. As hence from 1 week we are learning Java is an object oriented programming language, where everything in Java is an object. So as you know that in C functions were used, as here Java is going to depend on a data through object. So it is object oriented. We organize our software as a combination of different types of objects that incorporates both the data and behavior. You can take a simple example how he is going to organize a software with the different types of objects. For example, already had been given in your previous classes, that is, it is going to define a fruit is a class where objects are orange, apple, custard apple, then you're going to have a grapes, then you're going to have some another examples. So orange is having a data values different and its behavior is different, because orange is round where custard apple is some more different way. Orange taste is different, the behavior of orange is different, custard apple is different. The orange is going to be in an orange color, where apple is going to be in an reddish and whitish colors. So all the data are clubbed within a single area, what you have been going to call them as encapsulation, or you have seen in the concepts of OPS. So he is going to say here, we organize. We organize means everything will be organized in a certain particular area, or clubbed within a single part, where each and every informations are having a different data and different behavior should be there, but they are going to be called within a single part. So object oriented programming is a methodology that simplifies software development and maintenance by providing some rules. 100% objects are said to be very secure, and those data are going to be called by a particular class itself. As I give an example, if I am going to say anybody to sit within Java class, means who is going to sit the third semester either A section or a B section, means you are going to develop or maintain a particular rules and regulation. Hence the fifth semester could not come and sit within your class, or a first semester could not come and occupy our places. So object oriented is going to play a very important role in a form of features within the Java programming language. Next you are going to have with the platform independent. Java is a platform independent because it is secure. It is different from other languages like C, C++, etc., where which are compiled into platform specific machines, while Java is a written once run anywhere language. Simple approach he is going to use here. In a C or a C++, if you want to write any programs within a single PC, you can run them. There is no any problem. But if you wanted to run the same program in the different PCs, then there should be a slight differences or a modifications you should have to do. Then only the program can be executed in terms of C and C++. But the Java is not like that way. Java you write in one PC and you can run in different PCs. There is no any problem. So he is going to say that Java compared to C, C++, it is a platform independent. There is no any problem you are going to have. Platform is a hardware or a software environment in which a program runs. Whatever the versions, whatever the softwares you have been inculcated to write a program within one PCs can also be written in other PCs, and you can run the program without having any hindrance or without having any problem. What you can call that one as a platform independent. There are two types of platform, software based and hardware based. Java provides a software based platform, and Java platform differs from most other platforms in the sense that is a based software based program platform that runs on the top of the other hardware based uh, platforms. It has two components. One is a runtime environment, another one is application programming and interface. Runtime environment and API you are going to know in the next coming classes, that there is a concept of JRE and there is a concept of interface. So these two things I will be literally defining each and everything with a very good different examples. So we shall see now here. A Java code can run on multiple platforms. For example, you can run the Java in Windows, Linux, Sun Solaris, Mac OS, etc. Java code is compiled by the compiler and converted into bytecode. What you can understand from this one? Each of the programming languages will be having their own set of compilers, where already you are knowing in a C programming language, that is our English language could not be understood by your machine. That's why the compiler will be converting the given English like statements to the what? Given English like statement to the machine language or bits language or a byte language, where Java is going to stand in between two concepts. One is called as compiled and another one is interpreted, which is going to be done within your platform independent, wherein which Java program or a source program, what you're going to write, it is compiled and it is done into form of a group of words. What you can call that one as byte code. Group of words, group of characters. We can call that one as a byte code. Means still it is not converted to a machine language or a bits or a zeros and ones. Then afterwards, the interpreter, what it is going to do, it is going to convert the given byte code to bits language, which can be understood by the Java programming language or a machine language. We can call that one as Java class file. Whatever this programs you are going to save, they will be in a form of .java itself. But when you are converted from source to byte code, and byte code converted to the machine language, then ultimately that particular class, that particular program or a file can be called as what? Dot class files. You are not going to create that one. That will be created by the computer itself when you are going to execute the programs in a form of compilation as well as interpretation. Then he is going to say that ora means write once, run anywhere. So platform independent is a very vital and very important concept or a features of Java programming language. Hence I can understand, I can say that you are understanding my words. So then we can go for the next one, that is secured. Java is best known for its security. As you know that objects are secured, data is secured. With Java, we can develop virus-free systems. Java is secured because no explicit pointer. Why Java is secured? You are not going to use any pointers. If the concept of pointers are used, then the data can be flown like anything over there within a programming language. So it is very secured. Java programs run inside a virtual machine sandbox, which is nothing but called as JVM. We are going to learn in the coming days. Class loader, byte verifier, security manager, and a Java language providers. These are the different concepts what you are going to learn in JVM. So when a program is executed through a JVM, then ultimately there is a total different types of securities will be given to it. So it is most and more secured compared to your other programming language. So it is a very secured one. So fifth one, it is robust. Robust means simply a strong. Java is robust because it uses strong memory management. Why you are going to say it is a memory management? Because of here unnecessary things are deleted and they are stored within a garbage collection. So it is having a memory management as compared to your C and as well as C++. There is a lack of pointers that avoids security problems. Here there is no any concept of using the pointer, so for that sake there is no any work over there with the security problems. Then there is automatic garbage collection in Java which runs on the virtual machine to get rid of objects which are not being used by an Java application anymore. As I said in the strong memory management, where if the objects are not at all used for a long time, then they are supposed to be sent, or they are being moved to the garbage collection, where after then they will be deleted separately. Then there are exception handling and the type checking mechanism in Java. All these points Java are robust. Hence, by these four different types of points, you can say that it is most strong and secured and very much usable through the objects. Then the sixth one you are going to define with architectural natural, means structural oriented, we can say. Java is architectural natural because there are no implementation depending features. For example, the size of primitive types are fixed. Int uses with 2 bytes. Float uses with 4 bytes. Fixed data types or a fixed size of data you are going to use. Hence, there is no any problem with going with implementation dependency on the other features. For example, in C, int data type occupies 2 bytes of memory for 32 architecture and 4 bytes of memory for 64 architecture. However, it occupies 4 bytes of memory for both 32 as well as 64 architecture in both Java, in those both statements in Java. So, in C programming language, you used to go for defining an integer data type for 2 bytes. It is going to use with 32 bits of memory, and for both 4 bytes, it is going to be used with 64 bits of memory. Hence, Java is going to access with integer for 4 bytes for both the integral information or storing the memory management, that is 32 as well as 64 bits of architecture. So hence from these six you can say that it is going to be a very it is going to play a vital role in within the coming world. So the seventh one we are going to define with portable. Portable means very small. We can say you can carry out the Java program anywhere and you can run the program. There is no any problem to redefine the statements within the statements. So we can say that is portable. Java is a portable because it felicitates you to carry the Java bytecode at any platform. It doesn't require any implementation. No problem. Once you have been executed the program within one PC, if the bytecode is ready, you can run that bytecode in any another PC where there is a compatibility of Java. So it is called as portable, high performance. As compared to the other programming languages like C, C++, Java is very high performed one. Then we can go for the distributed. Java is said to be distributed because it facilitates users to create distributed applications in Java like RMI, remote method interface or invocation, and enterprise Java beans are used for creating distribution. Distribution means the work can be distributed, or the programming process can be distributed within a different types of concepts called as RMI as well as EGB. What do you want to learn in your this part of distribution? This feature of Java makes us able to access files by calling the methods from any machine on the internet. So through the distribution, what you can do, as you know that when you are giving any application or writing any application, at that position it will be moving from one application statement to the other application. That is nothing but remote method invocation, we can call RMI concept. And whatever the values you are going to give within them, they are being accessed in a form of enterprise Java beans, where each and individual informations can be accessed for storing the informations within the Java. So this is, so we can call that one as multi distributed. Then we can go for the last but one, that is multi-threaded. A thread is like a separate program executing concurrently. We can write a program, Java programs that deal with many tasks at once by defining multiple threads. Hence, you are knowing that in C programming language, you are going to write a functions, and the function concept is not used in your Java, but instead of calling the functions, we are going to call them as a threads. So, a particular program can be divided in a form of what? complex program or confused programs can be divided into the form of threadings. We can call them as what? Multi-threaded. The main advantage of multi-threading is that it does not occupy memory for each thread. So it is going to utilize the same memory of a program. But in your C programming, if you want to write any program for a function is going to utilize a different memory, and as well as program is going to utilize a different memory. But here in Java, whatever the program is utilizing this memory, the same memory utilized by the other threads present within that particular program. It shares the common memory area. So it is called as, it is going to share the memories within the part. Threads are important for multimedia, web applications, etc. As you are knowing, web applications, for example, your mobile games only. Dynamic. Java is a dynamic language. It supports dynamic loading of classes. So when you are going to run a particular program, when you are running the program, you can understand this one. It means classes are loaded on demand. Whenever there is a necessity of executing the particular class, you can call them. So we can call that one as it is a dynamic. So Java support, it is also supports functions from its native languages like C++. Why Java is called as a dynamic? It is going to access the different types of functions present within the C++ libraries. For example, if I wanted to use mathematical functions, I can inherit those all the things from your C++. If I wanted to go for a string functions, there are a lot of string functions present within a Java. There is no any problem. But also, if you wanted to access any information from your C++, that can also be done. So we can call them as what? And a dynamic. Java supports compilation and automatic memory management, that is nothing but called as garbage collection. Hence, once again and again, he is going to say that why it is compilation is dynamic, because the necessary objects will be staying with the program. Unnecessary informations are deleted and posted or moved or suppressed within the what you can say, garbage collection. Then afterwards, if they are necessary, they will be used, otherwise permanently they will be deleted. There is a concept of garbage collection here. What the garbage collection is going to do, whatever the unnecessary informations or objects are created which are not used for a long period are taken into the garbage, and hence they will be present within the garbage for a long time. If you are not going to use the same objects, then they are deleted directly, they will be off, they will be deleted from your Java. This is all about your what, the different types of features. Hence we are going to end the class here itself. Rest other things we will go with another video. Thank you very much.